journey. Let's talk about how I edit my Instagram photos. So this video is actually really requested. Fun fact, I actually filmed it like over a year ago, and then I just never posted it because it was boring. These videos are boring. So I'm gonna try to make it fun. Here's what my Instagram feed looks like. In case you don't follow me, it's at Disney with Letty. I post like Disney, Universal, theme park content, all that good stuff. And so I'm gonna walk you through how to get that same look. I will put a little disclaimer. I did not like invent how to edit your photos in this particular way. Tons of other people do it. This is just the method that I found works for me. So yeah, I just want to say I don't claim all the credit for the style of editing. Alright, so the first app I use all the time, and I mean all the time, is VSCO. Yeah, I know that doesn't make me special at all. Everyone uses it. So what I use is VSCO. So as soon as I log into VSCO, I go and use the filter A6. Now you may be thinking, Letty, that does not look like what your photos look like. And yes, you'd be correct, we're not done yet. I kind of mess around with the slider, you know, it's not always all the way there, but it's pretty close to like the full effect of the filter. To get the more colorful and light look, I go in with saturation, and I don't have like a set number that I turn it up to. It's just kind of whatever goes with the picture, whatever looks good. I do want to say a lot of the editing I use is pretty conditional. It just really depends on the photo. Like there's a lot of photos that I take and can't use because they just don't integrate right into the feed. So I just kind of play around with it until it looks good to me. The last thing I really do with VSCO is up the exposure. Now we don't want to expose it to the point where everything's washed out. That is yucky. We don't like that. I don't need to look any paler than I already am. So I just kind of up it a little bit, not too much. I hope you can't hear the person mowing their lawn. Sometimes on occasion, I will play with shadows and I will lighten them. But most of the time that also contributes to your photo looking super washed. Is that someone mowing our lawn? I don't know. Now another thing I add to a few of my photos is like little doodles and stuff off to the side. I use the app Pixelmator for all of that, or what I've been doing more often because it's less effort, go on Pinterest, and I actually have a whole folder on Pinterest, or is it a pin board? I don't know how Pinterest works at all. It's so confusing. Why is it so confusing? I use it all the time, but I still don't get it. So I have a little board. If I remember, I'll link it in the description. And it just has a bunch of different things that you can use to put on the backgrounds of your photos. All right, that didn't make any sense. So essentially, what I do is I save the photo. I then bring it into Pixelmator, and I use, here, wait, let me pull it up so I know exactly what I am talking about. Or I press the little paintbrush at the top, and I press select, and I use color selection. And so essentially this lets you select all of a certain color. Once you do that, you can select like all the whites or whatever the background color is of the photo you want to use. From there, you just press done. You do what I'm doing on the screen, and then obviously there's going to be like pieces that don't quite look perfectly selected, or you can see a little bit of the background, or it's covering your entire face. Does that make sense? Potentially. Let me know. If you need further clarification, don't be afraid to ask in the comments because good at explaining things. So from there, I'll have my picture edited. I'll have something cute over it, maybe. I don't know, depends. It's kind of like putting together a puzzle, right? You got all these different pieces, all these different colors, and you got to connect it so it looks cohesive. I don't know. Do people even care about this? Like, I don't know. So if I put in a picture that I really want to post and it doesn't look quite right, I'll go in and put a little doodle over it, and then bam, it's perfect. Sometimes, like half the time. Some pictures you just can't salvage. Okay, and the last app I use, which actually I'm not in love with, I'm trying to find a new feed planner, but I used Unum. I have to sync it to my account, which I haven't done because I don't remember my Facebook login because I don't use Facebook, and my Instagram's connected to a Facebook, but what Facebook? I don't know. Don't be like me. Know your Facebook login. Moral of the story. I think that's it. Is that it? I didn't want to make this boring. I want to make it straight to the point. So hopefully this is helpful. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was useful maybe. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if this sucked or not, or say something nice. That's cool too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out now. All right, bye. I'm in the mood for love.